picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Stolen by Miller. Here's Lopez. And the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to Watson. The kick out to Johnson. Ooh, poked away. Here's Miller. Ware, the screen to the paint. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And he drives in. A nice shot by Fears.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
It's Miller with a drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two, Brandon Miller.
And he sinks the second. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Johnson. From deep. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Lopez. And there's the drive. And it's Lopez with the jam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Asenge. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Outside Johnson. To the wing on the left. And it's flagged with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second
That free throw misses.
At the line for two.
And he's good on the second. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Stokes misses. Here's Flag. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Williams on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Miller outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Fears. Back to Richards. Nice move. Pulls up at the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It's Miller with a drive. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Richards inside. Still no points. Out to the right wing. Here's Stokes. Good work defensively by Lopez. Intercepted. Here's Fears. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Williams. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Going inside. And Williams punches it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputation.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
But if it goes, well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. They're up by 3, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Miller outside. Launches it. Stokes with the rebound. Williams in the post. Pass to Stokes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And here's Lopez. Driving in to the inside. Here's Ware. Kept alive. The home team calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Richards. Rebounded by Daniels. Dunn left side. Daniels outside. Jams it in off a great move.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Down low. So it's the home team now. They trail by 1. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Dunn with a steal. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Into the lane. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Can't get the putback. For 3, Fears. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Daniels with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Demon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Fears. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the... floor right there. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Misses in close. Now Sarr. No points yet. Six to shoot. Snatched away. To the left side wing. For three, Dimon. Connects from downtown.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Off the mark there with a three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Lets a floater go. Inside. Pass to Dimon. Dunn right side. Shoots over Sarr. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
That puts him in the lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the free throw, no good. And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Here's Richards. The rebound by Dimon. Daniels outside to the paint. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Fears. Drives to the hoop. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Sarr.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's the Singate. Misses the double clutch jam.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Here's Fears. Pass to Williams. Count it. Williams has got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Fears shot is off.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher. Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's Fears. He's got 11. Stokes misses. And it's Lopez with the jam.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. From deep, Johnson.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Lopez for three. Williams grabs the board. Here's Spears. Outside, Williams. Ware brings a double. Here's Spears. Out to the wing. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stokes. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Stokes has got his first points of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Johnson. The quick look, no good that time.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Flag.
Substitution for the
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
number 3.
Here's Spears. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried... Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Down low for the lead. And the shot goes. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That one's off. He's off on the second.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Flag. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The home team calls timeout. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Richards goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. For 3, Dimon. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that one.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. No good on the wing 3. Let's go with a 3. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Pass to Richards. Now Watson. Now here's Sarr. Defended by Dunn.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Back to Richards. Here's the three. That shot off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter. Number 4. Stay with us. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Miller. And he dumps it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Back to Watson. Pass to Richards. Here's Stokes. From deep, Sarr. He drops it from range. Sarr's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
To the middle. Stolen by Miller. It's a one-on-one situation.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
To the inside. Pass to Stokes. Good work defensively by Lopez.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Richards. And that time also a missed shot. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Flag. Pass to Lopez.
This is getting out of hand. He committed only 1 turnover in the first half, but has several since then.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error, and very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Pass to Flag. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's the Senge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Ware.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Lopez. He's got a clear path.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Miller outside. Beyond the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
Here's the Senge.
Oh!
Wow! Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. The home team calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
And Allie, thank you for that. The home team calls timeout. Good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. All alone. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to one. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Here's the thing game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Williams looking around. There's the drive. Ooh, he leaves no question. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Flushes it down with both hands.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Stolen by Miller. Here's flag. Outside Lopez. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Sarr. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game.
Oh, no. Miscommunication there resulting in the technical.
And that one misses.
Will shoot the technical free throw. Trey Johnson.
Outside Williams.
Substitution on the court.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
He goes up. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Time for...
City with the top down. Used to have a little, need a lot now. I hear money calling when I walk out. Hey, hey, in the city, I'm the one they wanna talk about. I just did another day. Bag taste, money coming in, I need a cheesecake, cash. Shawty on the wall, she wanna eat like crab cake. Feel like Ice Cube, I can't never have a bad day. It's a rat race. When I skirt off, I pull up to like a drag race. It's a spaceship, I don't need a valet. All I know is run it up, I need my bag straight. Yeah, ayy. Said he drop it low. She was like a shot and she. I've been making moves, you got no motion. I've been living fast, you in slow motion. Riding through the city with the top down. Used to have a little, need a lot now. I hear money calling when I walk out. Hey.
Playoff basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at the home team.
Well, there are no easy games in the playoffs, and a closeout can be extra challenging. These guys need to stay focused and make sure they don't waste an opportunity to effectively put these guys away.
Right side Watson. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. It's rebounded by Asenge.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And that one's good. Flag. Taking a look at the visitors here. As we get deeper into the playoffs and this series, this team is really digging in.
Yeah, they really are. And a lot of how these series go depends on matchup. Coaches will try to optimize how to best exploit a mismatch they have. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Watson. Pass to Fears. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Khalil Ware.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Out left to the wing. Inside. Here's Asenge. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice. Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Pass to Flag. Tries the spin move. There's the drive from the baseline. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
There is a wiry strength to Brandon Miller. Powers right through the contact.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Asenge. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Lopez. Driving to the... Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Fears. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. Fears has got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Back to Watson. Pass to Fears. Left side Watson. 5 to shoot. Here's Sarr. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
1:43 left now in the first quarter. Here's Daniels. Dunn outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Here's Daniels. Buries it from 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Fires for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lets it fly. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. So it's the home team now. Out to the right wing. Right wing. And he jams it home with authority.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. To the middle. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter with... And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
There's a screen. Rebounded by Johnson. Williams up top. Outside Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Daniels outside. Lets a floater go. Down low. Here's Dunn. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Williams looking around. Outside Johnson. Pass to Richards. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And it's all tied up.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Johnson. Here's Stokes. Fires the 3. He's off on that one.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
For three, Dimon. That one doesn't drop. Right side, Williams. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Rebounded by Dunn. Daniels outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Miller. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
Away team foul. Lopez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Spears. He's got 5. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. To the wing, right side. Miller outside. Pass to Asenge. Shot clock at 6. Sarr pulls it in. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 5 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Wow, what a drive by Brandon Miller. On the deck, go to work.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Johnson on the wing. From the top of the key. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Asenge. Over to the left wing. Pulls it from the corner. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Lopez. Drives to the hoop. Oh, okay then. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
Johnson with a bucket.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
And here's Flag outside. Sarr pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Lopez for 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Miller outside. Pass to Ware. Here's Flag. Covered by Richards. Ware the screen. Down low. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside Watson. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Asenge. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. An 8-point differential. Inside. Stolen by Miller. And here comes the break. Lopez with it. Here's Ware.
Oh! Wow. Incredible! Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Leading by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. From deep, Johnson. They get the rebound. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Stokes misses. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Pass to Daniels. Six on the shot clock. Here's Dimon. Carr pulls it in. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Stokes lays it up and banks it in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pure from three-point range.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face. Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots. Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Johnson with a bucket.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Dunn. Here's Dimon. Back to Daniels.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Miller outside. Pass to Asenge. And the three off target. Now here's Johnson. He's got 10.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And it's flag missing. Here's Fears. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Fears has got 8 points.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Pass to Flag. Miller outside. Lopez for three. Williams grabs the board. Over to the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Fears has got 6 in the quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
On the take. Pass to Williams. Good work defensively by Lopez. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
Here's Flag. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Miller. Here's Flag. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Flag's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Ware. Back to Miller. To the right side. Lopez for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Stokes.
Away team foul. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. Outside Watson. Clock at 6. Pass to Sarr. All alone. No luck on that one. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Stokes.
Away team ball.
And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
And the visitors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the visitors call time here. And the visitors call time here. Five ticks left in the 3rd quarter. The 3 knocks down the triple. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17.
The visiting team, 54.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Here's Daniels. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, Alex Sarr with authority, finishing serve.
Launches it. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Stokes. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jacks up a three. Tipped.
We know Alex Sarr is a big-time shot blocker. He sends that one back.
Great positioning on the putback.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Stokes. And he drives in. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. The three ball. Rich. Tuning in, everyone, to Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at the home team.
In a winner-take-all scenario, you love to be playing in front of your fans. The city is juiced right now. You walk around the streets. This game is all anyone can talk about. With that, though, comes the pressure to succeed.
Miller can't get it to go.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you see Alex Sarr can often triple drive and then use that 7 foot to make it an easy finish.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Spears. We played just over a minute here in the first. And he goes in for the dunk.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass the flag. And here's Lopez from the arc. Here's the Sengate. Here's Miller. From outside, off the mark. Outside Johnson. Inside. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man. Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And that one misses. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Lopez can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Pass to Lopez. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
Up top, Johnson. Ball stolen. To the paint. Blows the alley-oop. Over to the left wing. Back to Sarr. Lopez with the steal. Here's Flag. There's the double team with Sarr. Here's Flag. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ware. Miller outside. Unloads. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
He gets it in there. Fears has got his second bucket of the night.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Flag. No made baskets yet. Has to Ware. He shoots. And that one no good to start off the night.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Back to Sarr. Here's Fears. Lets the three fly. The putback. Outside Watson. Out to the right wing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
He didn't have his feet planted.
The home team calls timeout. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. From deep, Johnson doesn't go for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Dunn. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Williams with the screen. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Johnson's got 9 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
23.
Up by 12. And back it up. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. The three ball. Hits the three-pointer.
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Flag. Down low. Williams in the post.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Flag. Oh, Williams with the block. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Lopez. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Williams on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Miller. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my goodness. How about the vertical by Brandon Miller? He got up.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Fires for three. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And they're on the break. Stokes. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Puts it up. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 14.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
The home team calls timeout. Three-pointer. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And here's Flag outside. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Spears. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From the arc. The shot, no good. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. He has 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Flag. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The home team calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's Spears. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Up top, Johnson. And 1:01 left to the half. No good with a jumper from the wing.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
To the right side. There's the triple. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
From behind the arc. No good there.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Johnson drops them both. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Miller outside to stop the run. Rips it home off a terrific move.
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
The kick out to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Here's Dunn. It's tipped.
Alex Sarr has such incredible length and great defensive instincts. That's a big-time block.
Here's Fears. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
10 points for him.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for two, Tanaka.
And he's good on the second. Here's Fears. 10 points for him. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Dunn. The three. Stokes with the rebound. That's tipped. Stolen by Daniels. The finish! And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to Dimon. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Johnson for three. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing.
Oh, wow.
Incredible! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Johnson. 23 points in the game. Deflected. Pass to Asenge. Out left to the wing. Now Miller. Banked it in off the glass. Miller's got 6.
Wow, Brandon Miller doing some work in the painted area. To see that young man be that willing to mix it up, oh yes.
Richards inside. Jams it in off the great move.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Lopez. Back to Ware. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez, the screen. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Williams from long range. 1:33 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Sengate. And he drives in. Oh, misses the dunk. He stops. He pops. Here's Richards. It's rebounded by Asenge. And here's Flagg outside. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Johnson for 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Flagg. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And Williams punches it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? 41 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Pass to Flagg. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Flagg's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
He misses the free throw. He hits the 2nd from the line. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Launches it from deep. Stokes with the rebound. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Good if it goes. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back.
65.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now here's Richards. Off target at the rim. Fires from deep. That one is off. Here's Stokes. Uses the glass on the layup.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
For 3. The shot misses.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
A nice shot by Richards.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
There's a screen for 3. Dimon. Stokes with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Right wing. And he dunks it down.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Flagg. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Richards inside. Pass to Sarr. Outside Watson. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. Here's the Senge. The offensive rebound. Lopez for 3. The shot won't fall. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Here's Miller. Sarr pulls it in. It's Watson on the wing. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Asenge. And here's Lopez from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Outside Watson. To end the drought. From down low. That shot off the mark. Here's Asenge.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Watson. And here's Richards. He takes it in. Left side Watson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's the Asenge. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 22 left in the final quarter. Lopez with the steal. For the finish. Oh! And he jams it home with authority.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Richards, high post. Pass to Stokes. 5 on the clock. To end the cold spell. The rebound by Ware. Here's Lopez. Some solid defense from Williams.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Alexander Sarr. Number 3.
Johnson for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the game. Pass to Flagg. From deep. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass.
See what's going on. Don't be all confused and shocked now. Yo, I'll be out. What it is, out.
The Gladiator.
Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning. Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
Look, 20K on a Monday morning. 20,000. We ain't the same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad Ryan Passy. I didn't get Grammy. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm an athlete. Like I been it, probably think somebody tagged me.
Look, I needed bands, so I drew up a plan to feed the fam. No Peter Pan, it's my chance. Out of town going ham to be the man. Understand, had to put on a show. It's on demand. I don't dance. I let the diamonds do that. When I'm shining, move back. This be making. Need no man popped on the scene. He keep paper like copy machines. These Freddy Cougars ain't stopping his dream.
Not at all. Like, stop playing with my this rap, man. I could 50K on my watch and another 200 when I left the lot. They couldn't picture me like this, but now they ask for pictures. I was broke down that. Got a crush on him when it's ain't safe for your babysitter.
We gon' on site. Oh, you a change man? Cuff your rights. But we was up all night. Wonder how I made it through. Cause I'm net. Got my cake at 82. Then make a bag every day. Bringing plates down.
And I fell in love. Yeah, what up? Like, what up? I really know how I feel to take down the.
Like I'm driving down a one way, it's crazy. I'm flying in these on a bum day. They had a chance, but it shattered with they dumb ways, cause they weak even on a Saturday and Sunday. Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on.
Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on.
Baby man, when the street winning, it don't matter. We gon' keep on winning.
Keep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just take time out to acknowledge the fact that we have here behind us some wonderful and beautiful musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just... Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just... take time out to acknowledge the fact to you that we have here behind us some wonderful and beautiful musicians, as I'm sure all of you have already noticed by now. From Chicago.
I pitch black Chevy antique, I was 17. I ain't have nothing but some tees and a pair of jeans. Pine trees, but it smelled like in the front seat. You was en route to being famous and everything. White keys, cause she's way too major for everything. I wanna be a part of it. What you got going on isn't as sad as you make it out to be. I wanna be mad, but you take it out of me. 1995 teens in the Florida breeze. Ice cream, she was so sweet before everything. Tight squeeze, trying to fit me in your everyday, but you never came. The world is moving, we were never meant to stay, but I was working on the world. I guess I thought that if I gave you what I had, I guess I thought that it would work. I never knew. Oh, it was because of you. I never knew. I guess I never knew. I rich, trying to fit my G's in these Prada jeans, mismatching with my Celine's, king of everything. Fifth stack coming in this week, I bought everything. Dispatching with all the G's, pull up, wreck the scene. White keys, cause she's way too major for everything. On this, this, or more than I feel my heart inside my back. I mean, no point of being tagged, and you don't even keep your house with me. You were singing those songs. The world is moving, we were never meant to stay, but I was working on the world. I guess I thought that if I gave you what I had, I guess I thought that it would work. I never knew. Oh, it was because of you. I never knew. I guess I never knew. Like Rick, this not the time to confess. Sleep with 2 phones on my chest. Yesterday I was just broke. Today I look and blessed. Every time I come back home, baby go. These girls keep calling me handsome. Flew out to England and I went to Mexico. Crapping that on my pet because she too must be a messy. Yeah, yeah. Put that on my cats. I'm tired of the big protein. Get that weak out of my face. I gotta be honest, I cannot be happy unless my whole team get a taste. NDA red, cancel your at the day cause I go by respect. And
in the cause I get king of the fashion. You can't get active. Up for it, I caught you lacking. Up for it, I caught you bragging. Up for it, I'm with the drama. Front of your mama, front of your daddy, your sister, your aunt. 200K taxes, please do not sue me. I can't afford to buy Paul Jr.
Hand me the rock band on me, and I look attractive. Ding up 5 fingers, my numbers are bragging. Barbarian tactic. My name is Booman, my name is not Jet. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you that